What you in that door, Dolo?
Like, you know what? If I rip up that paper, I'm no longer married. No. Dudes would be like, or even women would be like, you know what? They not going. I ain't married no more. Just because you put it in, you still married, big dog.
They might be beaming out the jacket.
Like, I'm like, bro, you.
I synced it in your jacket.
Like you still married, dude. Like, you still.
She ain't gonna see it probably if I put it away.
That might get to talking. Married.
Married.
Like,
he's married. He's married.
What's that?
He's married. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you still married, bro. It's a broad way.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people going down that way, and that way lead to destruction. What is that destruction? If it's a holy city in a lake of fire,
you're going to hell. You say you're going to heaven over here, but it's a straight path. Over here, it's wide, and you might think, man, well, I'm gonna go over here, there's more room, but the whole time you're going to the wrong place.
You following everybody else. You doing what everybody else is doing. All right, cool. All right, y'all can go down that way. That leads to the lake of fire. This hell, that leads to the lake of fire.
Yeah.
This leads to the holy city. Jesus, the Father, the angels, we all these people that did right,
yeah.
We in here going crazy. If somebody like me, I don't want to do that, I want to follow that way, cool. And that lets us know this too. I'll keep reading up, and then Jesus said, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth into life. Because Jesus is life, right? Jesus says he's a tree of life, right? Satan is death. Jesus is life, right? So death, lake of fire, holy city is life. So, which leadeth into life, and few there be that find it. Bro, it's not going to be a lot of people that want to serve Jesus for real. They're going to be like, man, I hear what y'all saying, but man, it's a party going down on Fifth Street, bro. It's a party. Hey, look, Keisha having a party over there, bro. And I know I got a wife and all, but that's a little thick in there, bro. She kind of thick. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what's to it, but she not gonna find out. All right, cool.
How you feel about that too, though? Because a lot of people get married too, and they be living just like regular people. I feel like when people get married, it's like such a. I'm gonna be honest. I'm speaking freely.
Okay.
So I don't really want to get married for real. You feel me? But the reason why is because I feel like why I want to get the. I mean, I guess marriage is probably like a spiritual thing, but how I look at it in these eyes, I look at it as like a business move. It's like, why get the government involved in my love? You feel me? Type shit. Like, if me and her know we love each other, like I'm talking to a female, like, if I know I love you, you know you love me, and we got our bond, why we getting the government involved? Why we getting these people to sign these little papers? Because let's say we don't work out, why I got to give up all this? Why you got to give up? Why I got to, if it's just regular love, I feel like
so look,
that's the way for real.
It's levels to it.
Making it complicated.
So look, I'm gonna read this to you, right? It says,
what does marriage mean in the Christian way?
Let's do this. There's a lot to this. So according to scripture, right? If you lay down with somebody and you don't have intentions on being with them forever, you commit fornication, right?
Having sex.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if y'all land together, y'all have intentions to be together, like that's marriage. Sex is marriage, right? Right. Outside of that is fornication. So, Paul says in Romans 7, Paul says, I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I, right? Because Paul wasn't married or nothing like that. He was unmarried. He said, but if they cannot contain, so he's talking about if you can't contain it, you really want to have sex and you want to be, Paul says, but if they cannot contain, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn. It's better for you to get a wife and you and your wife do y'all thing than for you to be over here committing fornication and you end up in a lake of fire, right?
So it's a difference.
Yeah, and then he says, and the unmarried I command, yet not I, but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband, but if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. It's levels to it, bro.
It's going deep.
Like, but that whole marriage thing, like, bro, that's a real thing, bro. Like, it don't just start with just like a piece of paper. That's just a piece of paper, bro. And God, like me and my wife, bro, I'm gonna put it like this: if I took that off, if I took that ring off, I'm still married to my wife.
For sure.
If we rip up those documentaries that we got signed,
yeah,
I'm still married to my wife in God's eyes. Spiritually, I'm still married to my wife. I could burn this. I can burn those papers. Does that make me not married to my wife no more? No. This does not. Bro, this could get burned up in the fire. I'm still married to my wife. Whether I have this on or not, I'm married to my wife. Whether we got a paper or not, I'm married to my wife.
A reception?
Bro, the reception is us laying down.
I'm saying without the. No, I ain't talking about that reception. I'm talking about
like an actual.
Like, like.
Bro, you don't even gotta have. Bro, you don't even gotta have that. You feel me? So it's like, bro, like we are still married in God's eyes, bro. Like. People
I don't disagree though.
No. You people will people will be like, you know what? If I rip up that paper, I'm no longer married. No. Dudes would be like, or even women would be like, you know what? They're not going. I ain't married no more. You just because you put in, you still married, big dog.
They must be beaming out the jacket.
Like I'm like, bro, you.
I synced it in your jacket.
Like you still married, dude. Like you still.
She ain't gonna see if I put it away.
I'm gonna get to talking. Married.
Married.
Like,
he's married. He's married.
What's that?
He's married. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like you still married, bro. Like now, this is the kicker, because Jesus also says if you commit adultery.
Yeah. So.
If you marry and you commit adultery, the person that you commit adultery with, they're adulteress or adulterer. Like, it's really simple. Like, it's marriage is like. That's why Jesus that's why it's so important. Like with the whole virginity thing too.
Yeah.
It's like if you somebody that's a virgin, it's okay to be a virgin, bro. Like Paul said, like, bro, if you are unmarried or you're a widow, that could be a man or a woman. That's not unmarried or a widow. Bro, it's okay, because if you're not married, that's more focus between you and Jesus. If you get married, if you're a man or you're a woman and you get married, it's now you and the other person, and y'all both focus on God.
Yeah.
But like as a man, I got married. Now my responsibility is not just me. It's not just me. It's me, my wife, and my son. Mm-hmm. My brothers that's not married. They're able to just focus on them and Jesus, right? Mm-hmm. But this is how righteous God is, right? Because Jesus always gives us, he always lays it out for us, right? He don't just throw us and just throw us to the wolves, bro. He gives us instructions on how to live just by ourselves, not married. He also gives us instructions just in case we do. He not like, all right, well, dang, you married, all right, I don't. He give you guidelines on, listen, if you want to be by yourself and just focus on me and you, I'm going to set you up over here. Now, if you do decide to get married, I got you over here. I gave you some how to go about that marriage, big dog.
Is there anything we could point to scripture-wise that can tell you how to live, how you need to live by yourself, and a scripture to tell you how to live as a married man or a married woman? Or is that talking about
that's what that Romans 7 it like when Paul says like but if they can't contain themselves, let them marry, for it's better for them to marry than to burn, right? And Paul focused on, it was just him and Jesus, bro. Like if you not married, who else do you if you're not married to nobody, what else is your focus on as far as like like spouse wise? You don't got one. You a spouse to Jesus, like y'all here. Me being married, it's like, okay, Jesus, me, you, and my wife.
Okay, let me say this.
If it's just you and him, it's just you and him. Like it's just y'all two. So it's like you don't, because here's the thing, having a wife, that's a whole nother, because bro, Jesus teaches us not to be bitter towards our wives either. You can't be bitter towards your wife. Like you get upset with your wife, you better talk it out. You can't be bitter towards her. You gotta talk it out.
Why would you be bitter towards your wife?
For whatever, I'm saying whatever, like y'all can have a conversation. You get upset with her. Big dog, you gotta knock them demons down. You gotta kill that flesh, bro. You can't be bitter towards your wife, bro.
Because you made that vow with God, right? So that's why I feel like, that's why I brought it up, because I feel like marriage is a very big thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I feel
There's
like
levels to it.
A lot of times, I feel like in this society that we live in, we make the most majorist stuff so minor. That's why people be slipping up. You know what I'm saying? Because they like it's so fun to do or easy to do, but that's a real thing.
It's levels. It's levels.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of things you shouldn't just speed into.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't fully know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Like it ain't just glisten grams. Like walking down the aisle.
I'm gonna give you one better, bro. Like there was a where is it? It was talking about it goes more in depth to it. It says
and you an example for the people that wanna be that eventually. So
it's levels to it,
so
bro.
if you looking crazy and you married and you just fornicating and you breaking all the type of laws that they say you're not supposed to break, it waters down marriage. Like
Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Dolomane, and you're now watching Dolomane TV. Like, comment, and subscribe. Get it.